I was reading an article about GTA 6. I had forgotten that the reveal trailer got 90 million views in one day.
Didn't it like break the record or something, or come real close?
It probably did. It probably broke YouTube records, which is just wild.
Yeah,
and that was after it even got leaked. Because remember, it got leaked.
Because they released it.
They released it because, oh gosh, it got leaked, so they just released it. They were like, whatever.
Which was a great move. Everybody should take lessons from that. That was a crazy time. And we were all really excited to see it. And, to stay on topic, I'm really glad that hopefully it won't be delayed,
Yeah, I hope so.
At least not because of a strike.
No, it won't be delayed because of a strike. But interesting here, there was an interview that came out recently that was from an ex-Rockstar developer. And he was saying that GTA 6 is not going to be that far off from GTA 5 in terms of like what we're going to get. Like, it's not going to be completely different. It's going to be more or less in line with GTA 5. And he's saying that could disappoint some people.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I know how I feel about that for the most part. Do you want to know?
I would love
right now? GTA 5 was a masterpiece and fine. Like, that's fun. I don't want them to radically change it, if I'm being honest. There are some improvements that need to be made, and we're going to talk about some of those. But as a whole, to say GTA 6 is going to be similar to GTA 5 is not a bad thing in my eyes.
Right. I think the thing here is that there's so much hype that's been built up over GTA 6 that no matter what, it's going to let some people down.
It can't live up to it.
No.
There's no way. Just like Metroid Prime 4. It ain't going to happen. It can't be done.
Nope.
And GTA has a lot more hype than Metroid.
Because there's so many people who've been waiting so long. We've waited, 2.5 generations of consoles. Or not really. I guess it spanned 3 generations, but I don't know what the math is. We've gone over an entire generation of consoles before we got this new one. So it's just been so long. What has it been? How many years has it been since GTA 5 came out?
I think 11 or 12.
I feel like it came out in 2013, 14, something like that.
2013.
So it's been 11 years, yeah.
Yeah. So we have been waiting longer for another Metroid Prime game. I just looked that up. That 3 came out in 2007.
Yeah, but you're talking about a tiny fraction of people who played Metroid Prime 3 versus who played GTA 5.
I know. I just wanted to see how they stacked up. But you can't match a Grand Theft Auto hype machine. No. It can't be done. And neither can they. And I see the point of some people will be disappointed because of that.
Yeah. So, but we put out a poll asking, do you expect GTA 6 to be as good as GTA 5?
Yes. So 77% of you said yes. 23% of you said no. And I'm telling you, the comments did not reflect this.
Well, I think that the comments often about something like as big as GTA, people are going to come out and they're going to try to just flare up emotions. They're just going to try to comment things
that cause a flare up?
Cause a little bit of a rashy flare up.
Oh, Lord. Y'all don't do that to me. Well, we got some comments here. We got one from The Better Crustacean who said, no, because it's going to be so much better.
I mean, the trailer looks fantastic. We didn't get to see
phenomenal.
We didn't get to see a whole lot, if any, gameplay in the one trailer.
I don't think we saw any game.
But it looks good. It looks high quality in terms of what we've seen.
Very.
But, I mean,
and I'll tell you,
trailers are trailers.
They are. And I'm very I love the Bonnie and Clyde thing. I think that's a great classic premise. And I'm really excited to play it in like a more modern Miami-esque setting. I think that's freaking cool.
Vice City, from what I understand.
Vice City, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Vice City's Miami-esque.
All right. I don't know. I mean, I think it has potential to be better than GTA 5. I love GTA 5. I think most people who played it like it. But there are some people who don't, and we'll get to that in a minute. Let's actually go ahead and read our next comment here.
Hit us.
This one's from Delazy, who said, considering what's happened to the world over these past 10 plus years, of course, LOL.
Yeah. And so I don't know exactly what DeLazy is referring to specifically, because a lot of things happen in the course of a decade. And at this point, I am embarrassed to ask.
Yeah, there's been a lot happen. I wonder if this is getting at the fact that GTA has always pushed buttons in terms of like social things.
Like
that-
its lack of politically correctness.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always been very unpolitically correct. It's quite edgy. And I wonder if that's what this is in reference to, because saying that like now the world is in
Less tolerant of that
less
sort of
tolerant
thing.
of that sort of thing. So it's going to be
Yeah.
for those who are like looking for the opposite of that.
Yeah.
They may really like it. And then it's probably going to cause tons of controversy if they continue with the same level of that unpolitically correct.
You know, I hadn't thought about that, but it being so long since Grand Theft Auto came out, the world is very different.
It is different.
I had not thought about that. That's a good point. I don't know. I don't know where they're going to land on that.
DeLazy, you're going to have to let us know
Yeah.
what you were specifically referring to. But that's my guess.
I think you're probably right. I think you nailed it.
There's potential.
Randy, you got your reading glasses on?
Oh, yeah. Let me do it real quick. This is a big one from Larry House, who always has some interesting stuff to say. Larry says, I'm counting on a good game, no doubt. But a lot has changed. Everyone who experienced the last GTA titles have grown up a lot since number 5, and I see a lot of the dated game mechanics present in Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's not joke around about it. That game is a slow grind right from the start where every mission feels like a side quest / fetch quest. Honestly, for me, it's going to take a serious evolution of the game formula to really blow me away. God of War 3 to God of War 2018 is the gap I need to see in my experience from GTA 5 to GTA 6. Those God of Wars were 8 years apart. How far has Rockstar come with GTA 6 given 12 years? I'm actually not confident at all that Rockstar will deliver. Perhaps they've grown too focused on their online service.
Yeah, I thought this was really interesting because if I could name one thing that I want to change about GTA 5, it's the way it plays. Specifically, tapping X to run. Some of those game mechanics, like you're talking about in RDR2, they are dated.
Yeah, RDR2 is a slow-paced game, especially at first.
Yeah, it is. That tutorial is so long.
It's very long.
And I love RDR2.
Me too.
Absolutely love it. But yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. And I agree. Some of those things, really, they don't need to be in GTA 6.
I wonder how far they're going to focus on to focus on story, because I think that's probably, if we look at Red Dead Redemption 2 as an example, Red Dead Redemption 2 focused so much on the story over the gameplay that obviously it was one of the best stories told in video games, period, but that is not everyone's cup of tea. And in some ways, I get it. Like, in some ways, I like the original Red Dead better because it had much more focus on gameplay and having fun, engaging gameplay. The story wasn't as good as Red Dead Redemption 2, but it's all a balance. And if they go too far towards story and they don't evolve any of the gameplay mechanics,
You get Hellblade.
You do get Hellblade. You do get Hellblade. Yeah, exactly. Which, for Hellblade, I like that experience.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it because I know what I'm getting with Hellblade.
Yeah.
But with GTA, I don't know that many people would be satisfied with that.
Yeah, no, I would not be. Now, I felt like the gameplay in RDR2 was still fun, and there were still a million things to do. Like, just it existing in that world is fun. Like, you don't even necessarily have to be doing a whole lot, and that's an accomplishment. But Hellblade is a game that went so far in that direction that I don't know that I can overall say I really liked it. So that would really disappoint me if that happened in GTA 6. I don't think they'll go that far.
I don't think they will either, but I do suspect that it's going to be more story focused than GTA 5. And GTA 5 was fairly story focused, but the story was so bananas and like off the wall that it was really hard for it to be like really dialed in on this is a story game. You know what I mean?
But I think they need to be a little off the wall. I mean, I don't want my GTA to be entirely grounded. You know, I want it to be a little wild, but maybe it should be grounded. Maybe it should just be a modern day crime story, and I don't know.
I'm interested to see. We're gonna have to wait and see, but I am really interested to see. I hope that they do even if they can just do something as simple as removing the tap X to run, but we've never played a Rockstar game that didn't do that, so
That's a bad mechanic, Rockstar. You shouldn't do that. I really like the part about God of War 3 to God of War 2018 as well, because that was such a reinvention, and I don't see that happening in GTA 6. I do agree with them there.
no, I don't know if GTA 6 is going to go that far. God of War 2018, what did they do? They focus on story. They changed the battle mechanics to be a little more
A little more weighty, a little more deliberate,
exactly.
a little less hack and slashy. You know, it was still there, but not to the extent that it was in the original games.
The good thing is that the battle mechanics in God of War 2018 were so much fun
Yes,
that it didn't matter that it wasn't the same. It was
They're so
still
good.
Yeah, so good.
so good.
One of the best. One of the best battle mechanics of any game. Period.
Yeah, it's got some excellent combat.
Okay. Let's see here. We have another comment. This one's for you, Daniel.
All right, this is from Bananurism.
Bananurism. Yeah.
Who said, I mean, it's got to last at least 2 to 3 more console generations, so why wouldn't it be? And you're right.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be a
gonna have
hell
to
of
be
a
good.
banger of a game, because it's got to last till the PS8 at least.
I just think about every game that has had
7 at least.
this sort of a level of hype,
Yeah.
and they always let people down.
Always?
I mean, like, when's the last time you had a game that had built up this much hype that didn't come out and just let people down?
Like global hype, not just personal hype.
Yeah, like global hype. Like, I think of games like Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I think of games like Starfield.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, those are games that like had so much hype, even just general hype, you know, not even outside of just the core gamers, like more casual gamers were super excited about those games.
They were.
And they both let people down. Now, I'm not saying Rockstar couldn't do it, because I'm sure GTA 5, well, I do remember, GTA 5 had a ton of hype.
Ton of hype. We were freaking hyped for that game. And it delivered, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
no, I've never seen a game deliver on the kind of monumental, lead up that we're talking about.
Maybe GTA 5 is the example of a game that did, though. So maybe GTA 6 will do it.
I would love that. That would make me really happy. All right, Randy, we got one more comment here.
Yes. Oh, this one's for me to read, isn't it?
Just for you to read.
This one's from STN Rodriguez, who says, GTA 5 was garbage.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I know that some people didn't like it.
Yeah, I also think its reputation got a little sullied by the fact that eventually they just focused on nothing but GTA Online.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's kind of influencing this comment. But the base game itself, I don't agree, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, like, I love the Grand Theft Auto games. I've played them all. I should say I played all the 3D ones, at least in some way. The only one I really haven't put a whole lot of time into is San Andreas, which I hope to remedy. But overall, I love those games, and they very much have a clear, like, evolution, you know?
They've definitely
Like, GTA 3 and GTA 5, yeah, they have their differences, and there's a whole, host of games in between.
Yeah.
But they're not that different. They have more in common than they do different.
Absolutely.
And so I don't see how you could say GTA 5 was garbage if you like the other GTA games. I think you would like GTA 5.
I think there's a super clear lineage there, Once you hit 3D, okay, GTA 3 is 3D, GTA 4 is 3D with motorcycles. GTA 5, GTA Vice City.
Vice City was
motorcycles.
Yeah.
Then you got GTA 4, which just like new
Was there not
generation-
motorcycles in GTA 3?
No,
Okay.
there was not. Anyway,
Then you get San Andreas.
Then you get San Andreas, which is like a little more graphics, huge world. Then I guess you got GTA 4. I guess I tried to skip San Andreas. And I think that was for a new generation, because I remember
that was on
feeling
Xbox
crazy.
360, PS3,
And San Andreas was prior.
PS2.
Yeah.
PS2
and then GTA 5
Xbox.
is like even better. New, 3 playable characters. Like, what are they going to do in GTA 6? Mopeds?
We've had mopeds already, but
I guess there are mopeds, aren't there?
there are mopeds. I know there are mopeds in Vice City. For
What
sure.
vehicles do they not have?
We've had everything. We've had planes, we've had boats, we've had cars, we'd have motorcycles.
Copters, tanks,
Does San
four-wheelers.
Andreas have scooters? I know it has bikes. I know they're
like a Razor scooter.
like a Razor scooter. Yeah,
I don't think
Give
so.
me a Razor scooter.
Okay.
Rollerblades. Rollerblades.
Nobody rollerblades.
I could rollerblade in GTA. Give me a pair of rollerblades.
I'm embarrassed for you,
What if they do Heelys?
dude. That would be freaking awesome. Can you imagine like just yeeting it off a mountain with some Heelys in a Grand Theft Auto game? Popping out that parachute.
I think Heelys would be the move. I think if they're looking for a new mode of travel, just give you wheels on your feet at all times.
Mm-hmm. And don't make me tap X to use them.
Oh, you'd have to tap X. That's the trade-off. Normally, they're going to make it so that you don't have to tap X anymore. But if you put on the Heelys, you got to tap X.
I'm willing to make that compromise. I'll tap X. We'll tap X for Heelys. I should put that on a shirt.
Yeah.